Hi there, Doc from Barcast Audio here today to talk with you about why you should not follow your instincts on the bar exam. So in all likelihood, you've probably heard the saying, follow your instincts in your everyday life. And let me tell you, on the bar exam, there is no worse advice. When it comes to the multi-state bar exam especially, following your instincts is a bit of a trick. The bar examiners are banking on you to follow your instincts and to be tricked, to fall into one of their distractor answers. So let's talk briefly in this video about why you should not follow your instincts, how you can think about following your instincts in the context of your exam, and how you can avoid falling into the pitfalls that people who do follow those instincts typically fall in. So to begin, the bar exam multiple choice, the MBE, the multi-state bar, is designed essentially to give you a number of distractor answers. These distractor answers are intended to muddle your thought process, muddle the playing field in terms of how you are thinking about what otherwise might be a relatively straightforward answer. And the way by which the bar examiners typically do this, they use these distractors, is to try to play into the idea of instinctual exam takers, instinctual law students, people who are going to see a set of fact patterns and jump on something that just feels right. So when I started this video, I started by saying you should not follow your instincts. And the reason you should not do that is typically on the multi-state bar exam, if you follow those instincts, you will probably overlook facts. Let's give a brief example here just to contextualize what I'm telling you. Very simply, let's talk criminal law, question, multiple choice. You're asked if a defendant is guilty. One of the elements of this defendant's crime is intent. And in this case, the only evidence of intent here is the defendant's own testimony. You're given a short statement that says to assume that the jury believes this defendant's testimony. Now, in reading the facts, you're reading this guy's testimony, you're reading what he said, and you are like, no way, this is BS. You are calling BS on his story. It's absurd. No reasonable person could possibly believe this testimony. They could not believe what he is saying to them. So immediately, you call BS, you look to the answer for which the defendant is found guilty. And reasonably so. Your instincts are telling you, this does not make sense to me. Wrong. And the reason that's wrong is because the facts themselves tell you to assume that the jury themselves believe what this guy is saying about his own intent. If you assume this, if you assume as you've been instructed to, you'll quickly see that regardless of how absurd this testimony may appear to you as a layman, as a law student, as somebody analyzing this question, what you're really being tested on here is your ability to read through a fact pattern and not jump to your own conclusions, contrary to what has been set forth before you in the hypo. So if you can overlook your instincts there, then you'll get the right answer and you'll see, okay, if I'm assuming that they believe this BS story, then we can't find him guilty, even if I personally think it's insane. Even if my instincts, everything in my instincts is telling me that this guy is guilty of the crime. That's why these distractor answers are kind of designed to feed into those instincts, feed into the answer that feels right to you immediately off the bat. Think for a second. Don't fall into that trap. Remember not to answer emotionally on the bar exam. Take that extra second and think if you're following your instincts or are you actually applying the law, applying the hypo facts to the law as instructed. Remember to follow this channel for more of these videos, more of these quick tip videos about the bar exam. Remember to check out barcastaudio.com for audio outlines, essay attack sheets, audio flashcards, everything you need for the bar exam. Check out barcastaudio.com.